Hello, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Welcome to your tarot reading here at the Intuitive Teacup. I'm happy to have you all. Please come into this reading with an open heart and an open mind. Take away only what resonates, release the rest, and do trust your own, do trust your own intuition above all else. You are accountable for all your own actions and decisions. This is optional advice, guidance, and an energy check-in. Let's set the intention to get Scorpio, all placements in Scorpio, some clear, helpful, insightful messages wherever they are at on their spiritual path currently. All right, guys, let's do it. We're going to do who or what is coming into Scorpio. So, who's coming in? How is their energy presenting? Who's coming into Scorpio's life? What are they looking like? The Lovers. All right, so possible love connection. Love it. All right, maybe a Gemini. What are their plans for Scorpio or action? What is their action plan? What are they looking to build or do? The bottom of the deck keeps like, ooh, make a love offer. Love it. Beautiful. And what are they thinking about? What are they thinking about or contemplating? What are they communicating, if anything? What's the mental sector? Okay, love it. They're going to express themselves warmly. They're going to tell you that they have feelings for you. Page of Cups. I love it. I love it. It's newish, though, right? Yeah, Ace of Cups to the Page of Cups. This is probably going on a date with someone and then, going on a second or third date and slowly, like, more emotions start to get expressed. Walls start to come down. You get to see this person for who they really are. Cute. And so what is the emotional truth here in regards to how they feel about their Scorpio? I mean, so far it's looking pretty good, Scorpio. All right, what is the emotional truth? How is this person feeling for Scorpio? Oh, wow. Okay, so yeah, the devil. However, it could be that, I don't know, it's Capricorn energy. Like, the devil's a fickle energy, like, quite literally because of the card it is, but sometimes this can be like obsession. So, for a Scorpio, I think part of you guys are like, that's cool. But others of you are like, yeah, no, I don't want someone obsessed with me. And rightfully so. So, take that message for what it is. I don't think it's a dangerous obsession. I think this person can't get you off their mind. That's what I think it is. I think because they have a lot of feelings for you. The emotional truth is that they see you guys building something together or wanting to grow something with you. The Four of Wands is typically a soulmate card in tarot. It's the 11-11. It's all about the divine timing. And to be honest, Saturnian energy, Saturn, Capricorn energy has a lot to do with timing. Saturn is the timekeeper of the zodiac, right? So this may indicate something slow and steady. And especially with, again, earthy Capricorn energy, nothing can be rushed with Capricorn energy, right? It's one of the slowest moving signs. It's earth energy, right? So it's like you can only will a tree to grow so fast, right? That being said, it's coming out with the Four of Wands, which is a huge potential for growth. But again, we have to do it with some sort of stability. And I'm hearing the word solidarity. That's funny. But yeah, any four is about stability, and then with wands are about growth and passion and excitement and feeling inspired. Sometimes it has to do with moving into a space with each other, visiting each other at your homes, your apartments, your whatever. I do like that. And I guess for the one or two of you, I don't think this is true for most of you, but with the Lovers, the Devil, and the Four of Wands, just make sure this person isn't connected to anyone else. But the thing is, they're planning to make you an offer anyway, so it could be that, I think this is not the majority, but it could be that they're going through a breakup or a divorce, and because they already have eyes for you and they're deciding to move towards that. Yeah, this person may feel like they missed out on an opportunity with you. And I'm not even sure you guys have ever dated before, but it might be someone that kind of sort of knows you or is keeping an eye on you, and it could be that they decide to move forward and speak their truth. It's almost like they've had a secret crush on you. And I do see the Hierophant and the High Priestess, which again is a very, and this can be very Scorpio energy too. Any water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus energy as well. Good combination. The High Priest and the High Priestess has nothing to do with gender, right? This can be same-sex couples as well. It's just like they speak the same language. It's a very spiritual, very grounded, very kind of mystical, psychic, creative, open-mindedness. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so in regards to this situation, how is Scorpio coming across in regards to this thing coming into them, this person coming in? Okay, I'm seeing a lot of cards. I'm seeing a lot of victories, waiting on a good one, waiting on a victory. I like that. Maybe some travel plans being initiated. Kind of came out in a big chunk. That's why I didn't take them. My Scorpio readings tend to run long, so I'm going to streamline it this time. All right, let's get some cards. How is Scorpio showing up in regards to this person, please? Love it. Ten of Pentacles. What are their plans or plan of action with this person? You're going to communicate right back. I think this person makes you feel fancy. I think this person makes you feel wanted. I think this person makes you realize the value in yourself because they treat you right. They show up with like a really big offer, which is interesting because it doesn't totally come across as that with, not that there's anything wrong with these cards, especially if it's new, if it's dating. I can't think of a better pairing, like the Ace of Cups and the Page of Cups. Absolutely love that. It's emotional expression. It's authentic. It's cute. It's cozy. It's fun. Like, you know, in theory, how you want a first, you know, couple dates to be. Ten of Pentacles, though, that's what I mean, like the emotional truth, and you might not see it coming because they present as just like, there's just something kind of like cute, and I'm hearing the word humble, but there's something very lighthearted about it, but the emotional truth is that there's very heavy feelings in terms of, I'm almost getting like this, a weighted feeling almost in their heart space that you could be the one. And I don't know if that makes you excited or freaks you out, but that's sort of what I mean is like they're rolling out, they're pulling out all the stops for you. They're like rolling out the red carpet. They're making you feel very lovely and very valued. And it doesn't necessarily have to do with money, though I will say this person, especially Capricorn energy, this person may be spending a lot of money on you too. So, I mean, your plans are to communicate, but I will also say with the Page of Swords, sometimes it can be a little bit guarded. It can be a little bit guarded because it's like, we gotta figure out what's going on. Like, we gotta get a pulse on this person and what their true feelings are and what are their intentions. And yeah, there's a little bit of like, I gotta dissect this and analyze it and see what's going on. But if it's just simply you plan to communicate with them, great, love it. I think there's happy messages going back and forth, and I think it's messages that make your heart happy. There's something about an emotional truth, which I think is very important for Scorpio, right? Like you can't BS a Scorpio. They know what's up. Okay, so then what is Scorpio thinking or communicating? All right, I think you're contemplating if you want to move forward with this. And I think part of you are trying to envision what a future with this person could look like. Now that seems to take like a very serious jump very quickly. But again, this idea of like you can't BS a Scorpio, I think that's very true. And so even though this person is trying to keep it like light and airy and like, yeah, let's just have a good time, I think you know that they want something much more than what they're telling you. And so I think without even having a conversation, you're starting to look at this as like, okay, like am I in this? Because if I'm not, like I don't want to lead them on, like do I need to duck out of this? It's almost like you're safety proofing yourself. Like if I need an exit strategy, do I have one in case it gets too real, too quick, and I don't know, nothing about that sounds very Scorpio to me, but again, it kind of does though too. It's like there is a little bit of strategy and quote unquote research involved here. Some of you may also be contemplating a move or a big trip, and that may be taking a lot of time and energy and headspace too. So wands typically are good communication cards, but I don't love the Two of Wands for communicating. So I almost think you're thinking a lot through, but you're not necessarily expressing it. Because here's the thing, Scorpio, you seem to have the upper hand in this. You seem to be the one who gets to make the decision. It could be that this person lives at a distance from you as well. And so the emotional truth might be that, like, again, I'm future projecting. I'm not saying this is happening immediately, but there may be a point at which this person is like, hey, do you want to move in? Or like, you know, something about getting closer. It's like we have to make this, if we're going to make this work, we have to put the effort and work into it. And like, yeah, it's something about like we need to make more plans to visit or see each other more frequently. And maybe, I don't know, maybe there's contemplation about location and distance for you. You know, maybe you met someone when you weren't, I don't know, maybe you met someone while traveling and then you had a nice little connection, and that could be why you're exchanging all these cozy messages. Maybe they're sending you gifts in the mail. I don't know, do you understand what I mean? But yeah, you're thinking about the distance for some of you, or the location. So then let's get down to it. What is the emotional truth here for Scorpio? All right. So Scorpio Cancer vibes. Moving towards a spiritual connection, or possibly ending something that you're not into. I don't know if that's it though. Let me look at this before I speak. You have double Cancerian energy and Pisces as well. I think you're worried. this isn't necessarily the truth of the situation, but you are contemplating if this is going to be an equal give and take relationship for a couple reasons. You may have been in a relationship in the past where you were dishing out all the love, all the time, all the energy, all the attention, initiating all the plans, and it felt like the other person withdrew. And so you may have a little bit of, you may have some battle scars because of that. And so that may be why you're approaching this very slow, because there's a part of you that's like, is this too good to be true? Like, this person really is pulling out all the stops, and you're like, what's their motive here? Like, why are they, that feels very Scorpio. Others of you, it could be the opposite. It could be, and to be honest, I think it's both. I think you've been in a relationship where you did most of the heavy lifting and you're kind of like approach with caution because you don't want to get burned again. Others of you, there is sort of this, not withdrawal, but a need to like check in with yourself and not feel pressured into anything. I think that's really important. There is a lot of travel cards here, Scorpio. I have to say that. Something about going home or going back to your hometown, whatever that means to you. I don't know if you're connecting with somebody there or it's the idea of meeting someone at a distance. You're contemplating moving forward with someone, but there is a little bit of fear that holds you back, because I think you know intuitively, whether this person is saying it or not, this is a bigger opportunity than just like casually dating. And whether you want to do that or not is entirely up to you. But I think part of you, it's like you're wanting to approach this cautiously and not send the wrong signals, maybe. Because I don't know, there's a little bit of fear. When the Eight of Swords comes up, it's like, what is holding us back? And it is ourselves. It's our own thoughts, right? I say this to a lot of signs because it's come out, but it's sort of like you may have this, and you know, no shade, Scorpio. Take it if it resonates. If it doesn't, release it. But there almost is this like guilty until proven innocent, whereas in a new relationship, it should be the opposite. You know, innocent until proven guilty. You're kind of, it's almost like you're wanting to make the assumption that this is too good to be true, or that this person is offering you something that isn't real. And in which case, it's like the death to the High Priestess is like, the emotional truth is that there's a lot of emotions. These are watery cards, right? Scorpio and Cancerian energy for me. So there's a lot of feelings. There's a lot of like heavy energy, even though it's like, no, this is going to be light and this is going to be fun and we're just dating and let's just enjoy it. It's like, it gets real very quickly, which is kind of what you were anticipating and expecting. And so as much as you were trying to maybe avoid that or have a plan in place, it kind of feels like falling in love, but there's heavy emotions, there's heavy energy there. And one or both of you, it's kind of freaking you out a little bit. Let's pull some oracle cards. There's someone who absolutely wants to give in this relationship. It might be Cancer, Capricorn energy, possibly Gemini. And then there's someone who's a little bit withdrawn or held back. That could be Pisces, Scorpio stuff too. You seem to be the one who's a little bit less hard on your sleeve, right? I mean, just look at this. Like, you have water and expression coming through here. You have someone looking at this as a soulmate connection. You feel incredible when you're with this person. I think they make you feel great about yourself. But there's something where it's like, I don't want to be rushed. I need to figure out what this is, because my emotions are telling me this is like it would require you to be very serious and committed, and just quite frankly, not all of you are looking for that. I think most Scorpios are. I mean, loyalty is a very big word for Scorpio, but Scorpios are also very attached to the past, and so there could be some past narratives, some past storylines, some past trauma, pain, hurt, whatever, with Eight of Swords, that you still need to liberate yourself from in order to embrace sort of the newness of what this could be. That's sort of what I get from this. Yeah, you're not rushing into anything here. That's what I see, Scorpio. All right. Oracle cards. Oops, sorry. I slammed these and they make a loud noise. It says, not today, boundaries and hurt, avoiding conversation, not dealing, and still upset. Okay, interesting. I mean, I think this is new. Is this I guess with the Devil, I suppose, is it someone that you were, okay, yeah, there we go. The universe is like, it's not new for all of them. Okay, so the Lovers can talk about mending fences. It can talk about people who want to be together, but obstacles and challenges came in. With Devil energy, it can sometimes be yeah, a stuck energy, some sort of partnership or what felt like a soulmate connection, but maybe there was some unhealthy behavior that took place, or something that was impeding your growth in the relationship. Maybe somebody moved away. I don't know. Maybe money issues came into the factor. I don't know. And then pictures, looking at your pictures, missing you, nostalgia, and making new memories. So yeah, some of you are going to get back together with this person for sure. Maybe with the death card too, which is my Scorpio card, maybe there was an ending in order to initiate some sort of new beginning, like something had to end. I don't know, absence makes the heart grow fonder. Maybe you both had a little bit of growing to do on your own before this could come back together in a strong way. There's so much water energy. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces is all over this. All right, let's see. All right, old school, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. Abundance, positive mindset, gratitude and bliss and blessings. And look at that. Wedding ring, union and marriage, soul connection, everlasting love and devotion. So you kind of run the gamut there, Scorpio, don't you? Let's do this one. All right. Look how cute. For Scorpio. Anything else we can tell them about this connection or about their life? Anything else they need to hear that would be offer a confirmation? That kind of came out. Let's see. Meditating for clarity, and then bottom of the deck is give into passion. And that card's showing too. What does this say? Meditation for peace and serenity. That card kind of freaks me out. I don't know why. It just does. All right, we'll go with meditate for clarity. That was the first one that came out. All right, meditate for clarity. 40. I just did Aquarius's reading and I read the wrong page. I pulled the card and read the completely wrong page, but it was actually kind of fitting. It worked. Anyway, here we go. All right. It can be hard for us to see things clearly, and the closer we are to them, the harder it can be. This is especially true when we are looking at ourselves or at the important issues that affect our lives. When strong emotion is involved, that makes it even tougher. There's that. Let's see, but that doesn't mean it's impossible. We just have to make special effort to reach for clarity. Meditate on this statement while focusing on the picture of the card in front of you. Ask yourself, do I see myself with clear and honest eyes? What about the people and what is it about the people and situations around me? Is there something I know in my heart that I need to look at more clearly? Try and put aside emotions for a moment and simply be, then look again. Yeah, I think that's good advice. Maybe you're getting tripped up in like the deep, heavy stuff, and maybe there is something about keeping it light at first. And that might be challenging. That might be hard, because I'm going to offer the opposite. Maybe there's an equal amount of people kind of getting feelings very quickly, and then it's kind of like, I don't know, I'm just sort of getting like someone got scared off maybe. 8 of Swords, it's like someone's too in their head about it and not like appreciating it or enjoying it just for what it could be. And then let's see, give into passion. 66. There are times in life when the best thing you can do is give into passion, whether it is fire of a new relationship or an exciting creation of art, or simply the joy of spending the day on the beach under the heat of the sun. It can be good to let yourself go and just be. As long as whatever you are passionate about is a positive force in your life, love, creativity, or just plain fun, it's important to occasionally stop worrying about it and be practical and simply follow your bliss. The action recommendation, the action part of this is, do something today that gives you a burst of energy and satisfaction. It doesn't matter what it is, as long as you are doing something that sparks fire in your spirit. If you love to cook or bake, do that, and then share it with your friends and family. If you're a creative person, work on your art, writing, or whatever it is that you get the most pleasure out of creating. Does helping other people bring you that feeling? How about digging in the dirt of your garden flower bed? Do that. Even if only for an hour, half an hour, or all that you have to spend. There's always sex. Scorpio. That counts as passion too, as long as you're doing it with the right person for the right reasons. Light a fire in your body, mind, soul, and revel in the gifts of the fire elements. All right, love it. How are we doing for time? I'm going to wrap it there. I'm trying to keep the reading shorter. Let's roll the dice. Zodiac signs that we didn't mention that want to come out. Any zodiac sign that wants to be seen or heard in this reading. Let's see. Sagittarius, Pisces, Sagittarius again, and Aries. We'll roll again. You got double Saggies. and Taurus. All right, guys, that's what I got for you. Please like the video. I would really appreciate it. Show me some love, hit the like button, leave a comment. Any of that really helps this reading gain a greater audience on YouTube, and it helps my channel grow. Subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell if you want to be alerted when I post my tarot readings. And if you want more content, you can find me on Instagram and Facebook. And I am now accepting tips and donation. If you want to hit the heart button with the $sign through it, that would be greatly appreciated and encouraged, for that matter. I do a select amount of personal readings a month, so if you want to reach out to me via email, we can try and get you a session booked where the tarot reading would be catered more specifically to your inquiries, your storyline, and your energy. And that's about it. Thanks for joining me today, Scorpio. I hope the messages spoke to you. I'm the Intuitive Teacup, and I'll see you soon for more tarot.